Hey Embody, it's Clint here. I'm a circuit trainer over at Embody, and we are going to get through some circuit class today. So it's going to be my first video, so good luck to both you and I. It's going to be about a 30-minute workout. You've got a mixture of strength and HIIT exercises coming your way, and I'll coach you through all of them. We'll have some captions as well to go along with it, and I hope we have a good time. So the only thing that you need today for this workout is either a towel or a t-shirt, something that you can grip nice and tight. We'll do some exercises with that a little bit later. The class is pretty much designed the way that I do my circuit class. So we are going to go through a warm-up, about 5 minutes or so. We'll get into some stations. Each station is going to be about 3 minutes long. We'll have a strength component to it that we do for about 30 seconds. We'll go right into a HIIT component, high intensity interval training cardio movement, for about 20 seconds. You'll get a 10-second break. We'll do that 2 more times to make up that 3 minutes. During today's workout, we're going to do 5 total stations. So you'll get through all different parts of the body covered today. And then we'll go through a little cool down and stretching at the end. So pause the video, grab that towel, make sure you've got some water, take it as you need it, take those breaks as you need it, and let's get started. So now that I back up all the way because I'm super tall, it's hard to fit me in the camera. But we are going to warm up first. So just make sure you've got that good amount of space. Warm up again is meant to get that body ready for the workout. So not to kill yourself in any of these movements, meant to get those joints, those muscles all warmed up, loosened up so that we can really get after it a little bit later. So first we're going to go through a couple cycles of some jumping jacks, some squats, and some single leg high knees just to kind of get everything moving, get some stretching going on. So we're going to start off with 20 jumping jacks, 5 squats, and then 5 single leg high knees on each side. So let's get through it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20. All right, 5 squats. 1, 2, making sure you're getting that all the way behind. Those knees are not going over your toes. 5. And then that single leg high knee. 1, 2, 5 on each side. Getting it nice and high, getting that stretch through that posterior hip. 4 and 5. We're going to go back through that 2 more times, so go ahead on your own. Get that full range of motion in those jumping jacks. Remember that warm-up is just to get those muscles nice and warmed up, stretched out, not losing that breath. And that 3rd time through. Pulling that butt back nice and low. All right, just gonna get some twisting warm up in that spine. You're gonna go down into a plank, and we're gonna get 5 revolved lunges on each side. You're gonna pull that leg up, and it's with that leg that you've brought up, I want you to twist off to the side, reach all the way up towards the ceiling, back down, extend back into the plank. Go over to the other side, same thing. Really feeling that stretch. and twist along that spine. Nice straight line all the way from the crown of your head down through the heels of your feet. And one more each side. All right, so should start to feel that warmth happen in all of those muscles, start to have that breath raise a little bit, that heart rate starting to pump, and we're gonna get into our stations. So again, make sure you've got that towel. We'll use that a little bit later. Make sure you've got that water, take that as needed. So our first station, remember, it's gonna be 30 seconds of strength, right into 20 seconds of a cardio hit. Then you get 10 seconds break. Go through that 2 more times, and you get a break before we get into the next station. Station number 1, we're gonna do a squat jump into a single leg land. And so you're gonna extend that into a standing split and come back, and you're gonna keep doing that, alternating from side to side for that 30 seconds. So it's gonna look just like this. You're gonna get into that squat, jump, land on one foot, standing split, elongate behind, feel that straight line all the way through, stand back up and plant your foot. Squat, jump, land on the other foot, into that standing split, plant your leg, and you're gonna continue to alternate between the two for those 30 seconds. Using that core to hold that balance together, you're getting that squat, that extension forward, and then you're also landing and getting that balance. That's going to be your strength component. Then we're going to go right into your HIIT, and your HIIT for this is going to be high knees. So getting your hands out nice and out in front of you, getting that high knee nice and quick, getting those knees up towards your hands. So let's get into it. You're going to have that squat jump into the single leg stand. And then we're going to get into that HIIT. So round 1 coming your way in 3, 2, 1, and go. So that squat, jump, land, standing split, back, alternating from side to side, really working that core to hold everything nice and stable. When you're doing that squat jump, make sure you're squatting all the way down. Knees aren't coming over your toes. You're exploding towards the ceiling, landing on that one foot, holding it together to go down. Going into that HIIT in 3, 2, 1, and go. Getting that cardio movement right here as fast as you can. Using that HIIT to get that heart rate up nice and high. Push, push, right here, come on. It's only 20 seconds. You got this, let's go. And break. So you get that 10 seconds right here. Deep breath in, controlled deep breath out. Right back into that strength component in 3, and go. Getting nice and low, that explosion, holding it together. You'll notice even I will have some challenges as far as landing on that first foot, that single foot, holding it together to get forward. Really try and work on that extension, foot all the way behind to get back into that standing split. Right into that HIIT in 3, 2, 1, and go. High knees, nice and quick, as fast as you can. Using those legs to get all the way up and using that heart rate pump, 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 pump. Halfway, let's go right here, come on. Keep it up. And break. One more time. You got 5 more seconds right into that squat jump. And go. You'll feel that fatigue make it more difficult for you. Push through it. One side might be a little bit easier for you. Keep that push. Pull it together, pull that belly button in towards your spine for that stability. Right into that HIIT in 3, 2, 1, high knees, let's go. Quick, quick, quick. You've got it right here, push, push, push. And break. 1 done, 4 more to go. All right, so you can take that break right here, take that water, take that towel as you need it. Your second station is going to be a strength component, working more of your upper body. We're going to be in a downward dog position, and you're going to have a single arm lateral raise. With that downward dog, I really want you to pull that belly button in, holding it nice and tight. And your HIIT for this one is going to be our mountain climbers. So you're going to get into that down dog position, legs are nice and straight, pulling that butt up and behind, pushing down through the front part of your body, down through your shoulders, down through your upper back, having a nice straight line, pushing into the ground in front of you. That strength movement is going to be arm up and down, arm up and down, feeling that movement in your shoulders, but continuing to push in through the one that's grounded below. An option to make it more difficult and more challenging is to add a push-up in between. And then your HIIT motion is going to be down into that plank with that mountain climbers nice and quick. All right, let's get to it. Station number 2, we start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down into that down dog, feel that stretch all the way behind, raise, alternating from side to side. Feel that push through your shoulders. Keep that gaze right towards your feet. And remember, you may add in that push-up if you want to make it more challenging. 3, 2, 1, and hit it right here, mountain climbers, as fast as you can. Pulling those knees up towards your elbows, straight in front of you, not out to the side, but directly in front. Right in front as fast as you can. And break. Take that time that you need. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Right back into it 2 more times. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and go. And remember that optional push-up if you want to get more out of it. A modification, if it's starting to become too difficult to stay up in that down dog, drop to those knees, stay with that body nice and straight, still raising those arms. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Let's go. Nice and quick. As fast as you can. Remember, all of these things can be made easier, can be made harder, depending on the effort that you're putting in. Those modifications that you need, and break. 1 more time, right here. You've got this, let's go. Get into that down dog. 3, 2, 1, and go. Maybe try that push-up this round. It's the last time that you have to do this. Make the most of it right here. You've got it right here, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Go hit it right here, right here, right here. You get a little extra break after this, push it hard. Let's go right here, right here. You got this. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on. You got 5 more seconds. Let's go. 4. Come on, push. 3. And break. Nice work. All right. Cool. 2 down. 3 to go. Take that breath. Take that time. Grab that towel. Next exercise with that strength and that HIIT. Your strength component is going to be in a kind of a high boat position. So you're going to bring your legs up. Instead of a full V sit, I want them hovering parallel to the ground. Body is going to be elevated, shoulders lifted, pulled down and back. You're going to take that towel or that t-shirt, grip it just about shoulder width. You're going to keep tension on it the entire time. So you're pulling out. I don't want it loose like a wet noodle. Nice dry noodle. Arms going to be out in front, pulling in, pushing out, pulling in, pushing out. It could be super easy. Again, if you left that towel nice and limp, I want it taut, pulling out the entire time, pulling shoulders back, pushing out and forward, back and forward, feeling those scapulas come together, feel that back contract, and then extend, all the while holding those legs up, engaging that core. And your HIIT for this is going to be an in and out. So you're going to drop that towel, hands come to your side, legs are coming in and out as fast as you can. If you want to make it more difficult, get your hands involved and raised. And that's going to be your HIIT. Let's get into round 3. Going into that strength in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Up and raise. Remember, these are controlled movements. I want you to get in as many reps as possible, but I don't want that form to fall apart. Pulling all the way back, pulling that back behind, squeezing those shoulder muscles together, that upper back together, getting that contraction and extension. Going into that HIIT in 3, 2, 1, and go. Little movement of that upper body, mostly just for stability, pulling that belly button in towards that spine. And those legs are coming in and out as fast as you can. Boom, 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 boom. If you need a little bit more of a break there, you can do one leg at a time. Do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Take a break. You've got 10 seconds right here. And then we're right back to it. 3, 2, 1, and go. I don't want those elbows up high or right by your body. I want them out at about a 45-degree angle. Remember, keep that tension pulling out on that towel, that t-shirt. Three, 2, 1, and hit it. Let's go. Engaging those same muscles that you just did, but in a dynamic fashion instead of isolated. Push it, push it. Keep that breath controlled and break. All right, one more time through. You got this right here. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Push through that fatigue, especially being on station 4 when we get to it. Got 2 more after this. You've got it right here, finishing out station 3. More than halfway, push it. Try not to let yourself take those modifications. If you can push through it for that last time right here, push it. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Let's go. You get a little extra break after this. Push it. Let's go right here. Doesn't have to be pretty. Hold it together, hold it together. 3, 2, and stop. Woo! All right, 3 down, 2 to go. Next one, you're gonna be flipping over onto your prone, that stomach, and we're gonna get into that plank position. That strength component is gonna be in a prone plank, holding that body nice and straight. Remember, if you ever want to make that modification, going down onto your forearms, you may do that as well. You're gonna be in that plank, single arm leg raise, behind and down. I want you to do 5 on one side, keeping that foot flexed, and then 5 on the other. Really feel your ass engage, pulling that leg up nice and high. Feel that contraction in that glute. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Then your hit for this is going to be a plank jack. So keeping those hands right where they are, those shoulders, remember to pull them down and back. In these planks, try not to let them creep up. Down and back, plank jack. Where those legs are coming out and back in, keeping that plank position nice and steady. All right, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hands down, plumb that plank. Leg lifts, 5 per side. Pull that belly button in towards that spine. You hear me say that all the time. And most of these exercises, because everything works your core. Keep it up right here, 5 per side, let's go. Pulling that belly button in engages that abdomen, engages that core, pulls it together nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Right into that plank jack. Getting that heart rate to rise, make it nice and quick. If this is too difficult, you can do one leg at a time, using that modification. And break. Modifications aren't meant because people are weak or that they can't do stuff. It can be because you're fighting an injury, you're trying to get to where you need to be, what that body needs. Ready? Go. Right back into that strength. 5 per side. So don't ever think of a modification as taking a shortcut, taking the easy way out. It's not. It's you being in tune to your body and what it needs for that workout. And it may be different tomorrow, maybe different next week. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Push it right here, push, push. Those shoulders might be feeling sore, don't let them creep up. Pull them down and back. I know that fatigue is setting in, hold it nice and steady. And break. All right, one more coming up right here, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, get that full reach up with that leg. Don't let your butt creep up. Keep it down and in line. Feel your butt work. 5 per side, you're halfway, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Keep that body in line. Don't let that butt creep up. Keep it down in line. Shoulders down and back. You got this right here. Come on, push, 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 and break. Nice work. Woo! One more. One more right here. All right, so for this last one, you're gonna need that towel, that t-shirt again. And for a lot of you that are either working from home, watching TV all day, we're sitting in that position where our hips are getting nice and tight. Our adductors are getting nice and tight because they're not moving. So what we're going to do, taking that towel, palms up, again, about shoulder width apart. You're going to get down into that Malasana position. So your feet are going to be nice and wide, wider than your shoulders, out at about 45 degrees, sinking nice and low into that deep squat. Elbows against your knees to keep them in line with your foot. I don't want them coming in like this, pushing out. Again, that towel, nice and taut. I want bicep curls right here. So it's two functions right here, not only working those biceps and your deltoids that are using it with this towel, but stretching out those adductors, opening up those hips in that nice deep Malasana squat. Your HIIT for station number 5 is going to be up nice and tall, butt kicks. Getting those heels up to hit those glutes as fast as you can. The position of your thigh does not move, just the lower part of your leg up to kick that butt. All right, we got it. Last station right here. Let's go. We go in 3, 2, 1, and drop it low. Curl it out. Remember to keep that tension in that towel. It's easy if you just do this with it nice and limp. Wide. Engage your arms. The more you engage those biceps all the way up, all the way down, you can get that contraction, that isometric hold. 3, 2, 1, butt kicks. Let's go. Nice and quick. Keep it going. Get them up nice and high. Arms are right in that running position. As fast as you can. Let's go. Up, up. And break. Doing those butt kicks is also helping to open up that front portion of those hip flexors. All right, drop it nice and low. 3, 2, 1, and curl. If you notice from the side in that position, still dropping that butt nice and low, tension with those elbows against your lower part of your leg, in line. Also not letting your knee come over your toes, making sure they're pulled back, feeling that stretch through your adductor, engaging those biceps. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Let's go. Again, keeping those legs nice and straight, that upper body erect. It'll help engage those hip flexors to stretch them out. You can either put your hands right here and you can feel them. Feel that tension. Kick, and break. All right, you've got it right here. Less than a minute left of work. Drop it nice and low into that Malasana and curl. Go. Make sure it's nice and wide. Those feet are out 45 degrees. If you've got weights at home, you can implement that instead of the towel. But always keeping pressure on that inside part of your leg to push your legs apart, feeling that stretch through that adductor. 3, 2, 1, and hit it right here. Let's go. You got 20 seconds. Let's go right here. Ha. Quick, quick. All you've got. Come on, let's go right here, right here. Come on, finish. Woo! All done. High five. All right. I want you to take these moments right here. Just shake those legs out. Deep breath in. Let it out. Controlled. Nice and controlled. You can take deep breaths in, deep breaths out. But if you force that air out, you're not letting that body absorb that oxygen. Let that heart rate come down nice and slow. Shake out those arms. And plant those feet just a little bit wider than those hips. Get a nice deep breath in. Reach those hands all the way up. Hit your ceiling like I do. Reach, 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 reach. Don't over arc that back. Just reach up towards the ceiling and let it go. Again, shake out those legs. Get a nice deep breath in. Reach those hands all the way straight up this time. Up towards that ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. And let it go. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach that foot over to the side. Get into a nice deep side lunge. Feeling that stretch all the way on the inside part of that straight leg. Feel it through the posterior portion of that bent leg in through your hip and glute. Sinking nice and low. And all the way up. Again, stretch it, shake it. Deep breath in over to the other side. Feeling that stretch again on the inside portion of that straight leg through the posterior portion of your bent leg and your glute. And release. Shake it out. Again, deep breath in, reach all the way up towards that ceiling. And exhale, forward fold, nice and slow down towards the ground. Let those hands shake it out. Get those legs a little further apart from each other. Give that back a little twist and shake. Step those feet out even wider from each other into a nice straddle. Reach through your legs, back behind. Grab those elbows with opposite hands. Little shake from side to side. And release that. Clasp those hands behind your body. Reach those hands up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch all the way through the posterior portion of your leg. And this arm movement through your shoulders, through your upper back. And let it go. All right. Thank you for joining me on my first virtual workout. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll keep them coming as long as we're stuck inside. So keep it up. Keep those spirits up. Keep smiling. Get outside when you can and enjoy that sunshine. Bye, guys.